and they deserve to be obliterated from the face, punished. There's a sense of rightness. Assyrian Empire's heyday. And so God says, Jonah, my prophet, get up, go to the city of bloodshed, and announce my judgment, God's judgment. That's the end of episode 1. We're introduced to the 3 main characters, Jonah, God, and the Assyrians. The 3 main characters of the story. The tension to the story is introduced. We are now expecting God's fire and thunderbolts to rain down on the Assyrians from heaven. Judgment should result in judgment executed. But now we move to episode number 2. The title of episode number 2 is Insubordination. Insubordination. Verse 3. But Jonah got up and went in the opposite direction to get away from the Lord. He went down to the port of Joppa, where he found a ship leaving for Tarshish. He bought a ticket, went on board, hoping to escape from the Lord by sailing to Tarshish. And so Jonah is a man on the run. That's the title of my sermon today, a man on the run. God says, go to Nineveh, and he says, no way, Yahweh. I am not going to Nineveh. Jonah is not passive-aggressive. I think this is worth saying. He's not passive-aggressive. He does not say, sure, I'll go to Nineveh, and then try to sabotage the plan. He is directly insubordinate. He is about 500 miles from Israel. If you know that I worked in human resources, and I was a human resources director before I went into ministry, and so we dealt with employee discipline, and so I am familiar with the concept of insubordination. We would terminate employees. That was the scary technical word in HR. We would terminate employees, meaning we would fire them. And you could be fired for insubordination. And the thing about insubordination, not doing what their supervisor said or why they're not following the rule that the company, they might say, I'm actually helping the company through my insubordination. This is exactly how Jonah feels. Jonah is to run from God. Why is that? Why? And he doesn't like it. Or you're watching a movie and you're watching it with someone else, and married, and like 45 minutes later, it all happens that way, and you say, I could write them, right?